Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions, which you should tell all your friends they're facts. They are facts. They're not opinions after we tell them to you. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we got Randy. Say what's up to people, Randy.
Yo, what's up, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight?
First things first. Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo are both doing Super Mario Brothers movie returns. You remember the original Super Mario
Them
Brothers
go from
movie?
the original one?
Yeah,
From Carlitos?
yeah.
Oh,
They're bringing
really?
it back, baby.
They're bringing that movie back? Or
Yeah.
they're just going to make like a
Let
special
me break.
appearance?
Let me break up the movie. Let me explain the story to you. Hold on. So the 1990, the
Zama.
1993 adaptation of Super Mario Brothers video game franchise is nostalgic sucker punch, and to celebrate its 4K restoration, there's a planned run in showcase in theaters. There's a catch though. It would only screen in Japan starting September 15th. So they're gonna take this movie and play it in Japan, where Mario Brothers comes from. The Japanese can be like, "That's not our Mario Brothers."
Well, John Leguizamo is like Latinx, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He can't play an Italian plumber though, Randy.
uh,
He can play an Italian plumber. He can play an Italian plumber. There've been
okay.
white men all through history play black men and black
Yeah,
white women.
but and those have
Yeah,
been bad, and we shouldn't have those.
but they don't know the difference, Randy, in Japan.
Yes, they don't.
You know.
I was talking about the version that was released here.
So they're gonna play that. They're playing the version that was released here in Japan in 4K.
Good at 4K. I
They're doing
think
it in
this is
4K.
brilliant and amazing.
And they're gonna put it on DVD and it's going to sell because people want that DVD. The punk's gonna buy it. We know that.
Yeah, I would actually watch it.
Have you seen the original movie?
I see that shit. That's how I was super excited to watch it. I actually liked it, but
We
it
all were super because you were 8.
yeah, because I was what? Yeah, I was like 13, something like that. Yeah,
Maybe,
I was like,
maybe
I was like Mario. What year did it come out?
92.
92. So I was 12. 13.
Okay.
13. I was 13. I was 13.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, Mario got a movie.
And the best movie you saw to that point was Conan. Maybe Beastmasters.
I saw a lot of great movies around 92.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. Classic.
Yeah, yeah. Have you watched it recently?
Oh, why would I? But see, this is the thing with me and you. This is the difference between me and you. You go back and watch old movies and you be like, man, that shit was terrible. And I go back and watch old movies and be like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I love this. The nostalgia gets me all of the time. You like, well,
I don't have that.
Yeah, the graphics were bad. This was this. This was that. I'd be like, who gives a damn? This shit is amazing.
There's only one movie that gets that out of me, and it's not nostalgia because it's a goddamn good movie. And that's Transformers, the original movie where Optimus Prime died and every gangster cried.
I still ain't got over it. I still have not gotten over Prime dying.
They killed him in the movie. And we heard a cuss word.
That's the reason I still want one of the reasons I don't like Michael Bay, because it was like Prime was dead, and there was other iterations of Transformers, but like the first live action video and voice that I heard of Prime, and he made a shitty movie, and I just can't forgive that. I just can't. But yeah, the original Transformers movie was great. The G.I. Joe, even though it didn't go to the movie theaters, it was great.
It's so funny. Rodney came in and said, are they trying to ruin Japan and U.S. relations?
Stop it.
Stop it. Randy would find nostalgia in that and be like, this is my stuff.
I want to see a 4K version of that Mario movie.
Wow. Well, you're not alone. The funk also. I love it high def, but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm good with that, man.
Yep. Okay. I'll let you have that. That's all you. That's all you. Netflix finally streams video games too. Netflix is kicking off the first public test of its cloud streamed gaming beginning Monday. Some Netflix subscribers in Canada and the UK will be able to check out Netflix game stream to select TVs, connected TV devices, and an on web from Netflix.com.
I thought Netflix already had a service that streamed video games.
They play little. They play mobile games.
Okay.
So it plays mobile games. Now they're going to talk about the big boys
Okay.
like Call of Duty.
So, as a game developer, how and producer, how do you feel about this move?
It's hard
Why so?
because you have to take and contribute. You have to think about streaming latency, people's connections.
Mm,
Um, Also, you have to make sure that those people have the proper hardware. So, what type of controller are they going to use to stream the game off of? And where do you save the game? Streaming the game means that the image is coming down through Netflix, but there's a PC somewhere that has that game on it that's allowing you to play it. And that's a very expensive endeavor.
mm.
Um, Google failed at it.
So have
Amazon is failing at it.
mm,
So the companies that have rebuilt the whole entire internet are failing. Well, one company owns the internet, runs the internet. The other company rebuilt it all. They both struggled with it. But we need to get there. We do need to get there.
mm.
Games are graphically intensive
Oh yeah.
and they allow people and allows the player to have a lot of agency in that graphical intensity. It's not streaming an image down like a TV
Uh-huh.
where just this is the shot you got. This is it. So I'm excited. Maybe Netflix knows something that none of those companies know. Maybe they know something that Google doesn't know. Maybe they know something that Amazon doesn't know. And they may actually nail it. But Steam hasn't figured that out yet. Steam has been an online gaming service for the last 20 years, 20 plus years, 25 years.
So I wonder then what makes Netflix think that they can do something that other companies just
Cause
can't.
cause everybody said somebody needs to be the Netflix of gaming, and finally decided to be the Netflix of gaming.
That's it's expensive then if
It's
what you're
an
saying is
expensive
true.
ask. Yeah, it's very expensive. It's very expensive, and it's very unique. Where Sony PlayStation at one given point bought the best companies to do it. Think they bought Gaikai and they bought On Live, and they had a hard time. Microsoft is trying to put it together. Microsoft is struggling with this. They have cloud gaming, but it's tough. It's tough.
When is this supposed to debut? The Netflix
Monday.
Monday. Okay. So I guess
Mhm.
we'll be following this story closely.
Yeah. It's Monday in Canada and the UK, which is a small markets, which is smart. They're small gaming
They
markets.
roll it
I
out
couldn't it's
to
hard to launch it in America. There's so
Asia,
many
or the US.
uh-huh. Well, Asia's small too. Asia has a small gaming market.
I thought
Not
Asia,
Asia, Japan has a small gaming
yeah,
market.
that's why I said Asia.
Yeah. Asia's a big, huge gaming
Yeah,
market, but
yeah,
they only
that's what
play
I thought.
certain
Like,
types of
Asia
games.
small. Like, oh, how's that a
They
thing?
only play certain types of games though. You know, they're mostly PC gamers. So
Okay.
that and yeah.
All
The
right.
two games available right now are the first Oxenfree, made by Night School Studio, which Netflix now owns. Okay, they own. I didn't know they bought Oxenfree. They bought Night School, and the new title, Molyneux Mining Adventure, which Verdu describes as gem mining arcade game.
Okay.
So the games they're using are games. One game has been previously released, and it's not a graphically intensive game, and another game seems like an arcade game.
And is then maybe that is the strategy to find that
Mhm.
balance between games that are appealing but don't require like a lot of graphic intensity.
Yes. This is where Stadia should have started, but Stadia jumped off the deep end with Bungie's Destiny,
Hmm.
and Destiny is a huge online game. But the whole idea was like they're like we built the internet, so we're putting all this fiber around the nation this our fiber connection around the nation, we're going to try to build games on it.
Yeah. The promise of Stadia is what they're trying to do, right? Cloud gaming.
Cloud gaming.
No matter what device you're on, you're going to be able to play really, really good games because all the computing is done through the cloud.
Through the cloud.
So you could like play on your phone a game that would normally require like a PS5 or an Xbox or a high-end PC.
Wouldn't
that's what they're trying. That's what
everybody's trying to do.
Everybody's trying to do, and eventually it'll get there. It's just, I think Stadia, and this is probably what Netflix. This is exactly what Netflix is trying to do, right?
But America has like bad Wi-Fi.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We have a variety of Wi-Fi.
Other countries have really good.
Other countries have really good Wi-Fi. Right? South Korea has amazing.
UK and Canada, I think both their Wi-Fi's are national.
Are they? I know South Korea has amazing Wi-Fi. Right?
Everywhere in Asia has.
America, we have shitty Wi-Fi.
Everywhere but Japan.
Okay, everywhere
Japan has great Wi-Fi if you pay for it, because it's on the old school model. It's on an American model.
So I mean, a lot of that, kind of to your point, because that's the way even with like streaming services and things like that. It depends on the strength of your Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah. So this is.
But just because you go out and pay for a service or Wi-Fi based a cloud-based service, right? But if your Wi-Fi is crappy, you're gonna get latency.
That's it.
And pauses and all kinds of things.
Yep. And
in gaming, it's more intensive than even like streaming or movies because you're reacting.
Yeah, this player agency. It's a lot more. And plus, when you play multiplayer games, that means you got to do it on multiple computers, and you have to sync them all.
Yeah.
They all have to be synced together
That's
to show almost the same exact seconds. Because if I see your character and I shoot your character, and you didn't even see my character to shoot you,
right?
How does it know I shot you? And how do you know I shot you?
Yeah. Latency
is a man.
America needs to improve on Wi-Fi, man. That's because we got all these old people. We have all these old people in Congress that don't understand the internet.
Don't understand.
They're like, oh, the internet works fine for you because all you do is Google porn, and it works fine for you.
You could have said check emails, but you said Google porn.
That wouldn't have been honest.
That right?
Wouldn't have been honest.
He went there. He ain't wrong.
He ain't wrong.
But he went there.
He went there.
But for those of us that are trying to do some other things, right? We got shitty internet.
Checking their Facebook.
I agree.
You could have said checking their Facebook, checking their
email, watching Netflix,
watching YouTube. No,
you know they don't check their email. They have staffers that do that. Stop it, y'all.
That's true. They're
checking their stock portfolio, checking their insider trading.
I know all the information. Why do they need to check it? What are you talking about? Nancy Pelosi went in as a substitute teacher, left Congress worth like $1 billion, right? They already know.
She did go in as a substitute teacher.
What they gonna do? Check?
Understand that? That's so crazy.
Like, what they gonna do? Check MSNBC? Be like, oh, my stock is up today. They knew that 6 months ago.
I'll go to the next story.
Let's go to the next story.
You're getting too real for me. We just talked about dystopian future in crosstalk.
I'm just saying they don't understand the internet. That's all I'm saying.
They don't. So new law forces parents to share cash with their kid influencers. We were talking about that. How kids get signed to agents, and when they're done, they have no money. So this stops parents from doing that. So Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker on Friday signed into law first of its kind bill entitling young social media influencers a percentage of their earnings from monetized videos they appear in. The law, which would accelerate interest for similar legislation in other states, marks one of the first examples of lawmakers successfully amending child labor laws to protect young workers from parents cashing in on their labor. It will ensure kids under the age of 16 who appear in the videos receive the cut of the earnings of those videos generate.
So is this law exclusive to influencers, or is it like broad for even like the entertainment business? Because that's what I would hope it would transcend to all of that. Because there's horror stories, right? About
I hope that's it, Randy. Right now it says the internet, but it may carry over because most child entertainment is where
in Hollywood, yeah,
on the internet.
in the internet,
Yeah.
and it's kind of to the point we were just talking about
Mhm.
MLB and soccer.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Them doing all those, like I would hope that it would just be like a part of child labor laws altogether.
Yeah, just a
That,
blanket.
Well,
like if you're a minor and
right.
Well, we hope that happens because Iowa just loosened up its minor factory laws and said a 10-year-old can work in a factory.
Lord.
That just passed in the books too.
But see, I think this is a really good law.
I do too.
This is
I
a really
think it's a really, really good law.
Mhm.
It needs to have been done.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it hasn't been done soon.
It should be broad across just child labor laws, especially in those businesses, right?
But it's interesting because if he does it there, and because it is the internet, right? It's gonna have an effect everywhere, even though it's only just there. It's kind of like how the EU does their privacy laws, and then all of a sudden now all the websites have to have cookie, you discriminate about cookies, right? Because it's like it's a law in the EU, so basically they just did it for everywhere,
Yeah.
So hopefully that's the case, man. Because man,
So-
suddenly if you look at like the top like watch YouTube channels, it's like kids opening box, box opening. It's like, and then it's like millions and millions of views.
I support one.
Mhm.
I support a kid open up a box.
That is true.
I do.
Olive.
20 million a year.
Olive.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Olive.
She's so cute. Open up a box. I'm about to send her some more gifts so she can open them up. I'm about to send her some gifts. Let her open this up online. but I do. I'm glad this law happens, considering that we're 37% increase on child labor in America. So parents can allow their 10-year-olds to work in factories and shit now in some states, and in fields, working with heavy machinery, farming machinery. Grown people lose limbs in this machinery. They're high risk jobs. You're gonna have a 12-year out there logging.
So we basically going back to like what, like the 1800s, the jungle, like before the jungle came out and shit, where kids were at the factories and chained up to machines.
Yep. Kids work in factories. They let kids work in factories.
Crazy.
Yep.
America.
Hey. There's one political party pushing all this, and the other political parties saying, "Stop it, stop it." They're not even fighting it. They're going, "Stop it, don't do it."
Because they own the factories too. That's just the front.
That is just the front.
That's just the front. Like it's like when you. I'm not gonna even say that. I'm not gonna say that because I. But it's like, stop it. They don't really mean stop it. Bill Burr's got a joke. He's like, "Were you with your girl?" And she's like, "Oh, stop it." And then they read the transcript. They're like, "Stop it." He was like, "She didn't say it like that." That's not how it sounded. So that's how the Democrats be.
He does have that joke. That's
Democrats be like, stop it. Meanwhile, they own all the factories.
Yeah, that's true. They all share the factories. They don't really want to stop it. Like
Roddy said, they had to check their MSNBC.
This is how bad it is, Brandy. Speaking of child labor laws, Roblox will soon start to interview some job seekers in game. So Roblox, which is a very popular game amongst young children, is gonna start letting people interview for jobs there. You know who's interviewing for young jobs in Roblox? Kids. So now it seems Roblox Corporation wants to use its own massive video game to help find new employees and even host interviews in its corporate metaverse. On August 10th, Roblox revealed its new Roblox Career Center, an in-game location created by the company as a way to provide early career candidates, so middle schoolers, with a first-hand look at what it's like to be a part of the workforce.
What is this timeline, man? What is this timeline?
You shocked too, Rodney?
I mean, I get it. I understand it because it is such a huge thing. And then, like, they really are trying to push for the metaverse, right? But this is like,
oh Lord, look, it's going down, you guys. It's going down. You know, they're like, yeah, the African kids is making a ton of money.
All right, that's what they do. They
everybody making money for us.
And then
these Chinese kids are killing it out here. Shoot, if anything we need in America, it's some child
labor.
That's why we behind. Right? That's why we're behind China and Africa.
With the poor internet and shitty schools and lack of resources.
We can make iPhones in America. We let children make them for us.
Right.
So you're saying Elon's gonna have like an emerald mine in Minecraft?
Oh wow! Yeah, he's gonna establish apartheid in Minecraft.
Oh God!
Oh Lord,
like that's the reason we behind because ain't enough kids working. Ain't enough kids out here.
We've been Black Mirror this whole entire episode. We've been Black Mirror.
I'm trying to be positive.
No matter of fact, this ain't Black Mirror. This is called White Mirror. This is worse than Black Mirror.
I am trying to.
Black Mirror, we'll have a barbecue with seasoned food and shit. We would have all that. Maybe some rap and some funk and some R&B. Maybe occasional rock band. This is White Mirror stuff.
Man, I can't with these people. I cannot. By the way, we do not support child labor. I mean,
not support
underage labor, right? In factories, shit like that.
And we're supportive of child entertainers getting a percentage of their money.
Right.
I don't want them to get a percentage. They should say majority of their money.
Is their money.
And it should be put away in a trust for them.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't do what Shia LaBeouf parents did to him.
It's a lot of stories.
They took all his Even Steven money. His parents were hippies. They took all his money and put it on below.
Like Gary Cole, like it's a lot. Hey, there are a
Britney Spears, what her father did.
Gary Coleman, Shia LaBeouf, like there are a lot of them, man.
Yeah.
So,
oh man, we do not support child labor over here.
Not at all.
And we do want child influencers, kid influencers to get their monies and be protected. Because one day they'll go through puberty and they're not making any more money. And their parents are like, it don't bother me. You ain't make no more money.
Yeah, like the money gone.
The money gone.
like Gator. Yeah. I smoked all the money.
Yep. Now you gotta go out there on the street and panhandle. Who's that basketball player that was panhandling?
Yeah, what's his name? He played for the Hornet. He played for Cleveland with LeBron in there.
LeBron, yeah.
Damn. Deontay West, yeah.
Deontay West, who may or may not have slept with LeBron Small.
Yeah.
Mama. May not have. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Rumored to have.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Now he's out here panhandling.
Yeah,
he's struggling with a lot of mental health issues too.
Yeah, he's like his family and shit.
He's bipolar, right? He's bipolar. Yeah.
They didn't support him. They took all his money.
They have a lot of programs now like that, right? Where they try to educate them on like financial issues.
Yeah.
They just come in.
This is why I say you should let college kids major in their sports and teach them all these classes.
Yeah.
You should let them major in their sports. To have somebody that's going to go to the NFL major in anthropology will do nothing for them. They're not going to finish the degree, number one.
I mean, that's kind of true, right? Like what Tracy was saying, her nephew is majoring in
esports.
Right? And so like maybe major in basketball or sports.
Yeah, and you think like they have it. You can major in theater or acting. Yeah. You can major in art, right? Why not just let them
I've always said let them major in their
so like they play And then the study is their study on the business side of it.
They
Yep.
can study both.
The financial
athletic
literacy,
business, and the physical side, how to keep their mental and physical stability and their financial stability.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's a really good idea.
And actually they get public relations training.
Because all those degrees that they get anyways are whole bullshit anyway.
Bullshit. They don't get any real good degrees. They don't get any real degrees.
Yeah.
They said majority of athletes major in something that's not even a real degree anyway. It's like interdisciplinary studies.
Most of them don't even graduate.
No, but I'm saying even what they're studying is not a real degree. It's called interdisciplinary studies.
I know several people at big universities that went to school for 4 years. 4 years. And did not graduate.
Not at all.
They might have fact participated in the senior activities. Like they gave them the crowd cheered and gave them roses. You did 4 years here, and they did not get a degree.
Not get a degree. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, let them major in something that they want to. Yeah.
But now schools are saying, look, you're gonna take all the easy courses across every major. Interdisciplinary studies. That's your major, interdisciplinary studies. So you take anthropology 101, psychology 101, writing 101, math 101. And you take all those 101 courses for your 4 years.
PR.
Yep.
I actually think PR would benefit them.
But I don't think they can take PR because PR is like a 2.0, 3.0 class. They never get out of the 101s, out of the 100s. They don't even get out of the 100s. That's so crazy to me. Like the highest class I took was creative writing 120. And it's like, what?
I love creative writing, but come on, man.
That's 120 is basic writing. But they for 4 years, that'd be the highest.
Well, some of them, because they have low like SAT and ACT, they take 900 levels, like 099, like 999.
You take all of those. And since you're unsure about your major, because you're not smart for any major, you take all the basic courses across all the majors in college. You take all the 101 courses.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So when you're a senior, you're in class with a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
So you're in class, you're 21 years old in class with 18-year-old.
Dante Culpepper talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Class with like,
so let them major in their sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the fact that there's the University of Hawaii football team is majoring in stuff, and they're only on the mainland like 2 days a week.
Yeah, man.
While they're playing.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Let athletes, especially Division,
because they need media training. Some of them, like you look at like certain athletes that get media training, and it's lifetimes different between somebody with media training and somebody that doesn't. Somebody with media training talks like LeBron James. Somebody without media training talks like Mike Tyson after a fight.
Mike Tyson was judged. He was judged wrongly, man.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
Listen to Mike talk now, man. He's like,
damn, he is.
He was judged wrongly. I think it was a conspiracy.
It was Iron Mike Tyson.
Because he was so. Mike had that aura just in making people.
So when he turned to that woman and said, "Are you going to fornicate with me?"
That was
misjudged Randy.
Like go back, like listen to it. Like he talks about how like fear and discipline. Like listen to his young interviews, and then listen to when he becomes a champion. Like they did it in snippets and sound bites. Like watch, because I watched it. Like Mike, he sat down, he was with an interview, and he was like, man, he was like discipline. He was like, discipline is doing the things that you don't want to do, even when you want to do them. And he was really talking.
Randy, a broken clock is right twice a day.
And listen to the interviews. I'm telling you, go back and listen to early Mike Tyson interviews. And he's very logical. He makes very good points. When he became a champion, because the world was scared of him. He's a big black man. The only way you can make him like not scared is to make him stupid. Like they do it to black athletes all the time.
Man, he says stupid things, Randy.
I'm not saying later on, but you know.
He needed media training. As a champion, he needed media training.
The president of the United States says, goddamn, the former president of the United States says stupid things.
He needed media training. It doesn't stop him from not needing media training.
He
He still needed media
Some of the things
training.
that y'all blaming on Mike. Mike was all right, man.
No, I use Mike as an example. I'm not blaming anything on Mike. I'm blaming not having media training.
And technically, LeBron didn't have at a school because he did not go to college.
No, he didn't. But he had a crew of dudes that said, "Hey, make sure we're gonna get you some PR training.
Yeah, no,
You're gonna be sharp."
Yeah, LeBron assembled a great team.
You know,
Bro,
one of the first things that happened to I'm gonna say this. Having the Kanye when he married Kim Kardashian was Kris Jenner gave media training. In those interviews right after he married Kim, he was perfectly timed. He sounded intelligent.
I got a whole goddamn list of Kanye.
But prior to that,
see that now you're taking my argument. I said prior to all the crazy stuff, he was good.
I'm saying he needed media training. Mike needed media training when he was saying all the crazy stuff.
No, he was just high on cocaine. And you can have all the media training in the world. When you get
media
cocaine,
training, make sure you don't do interviews.
He wasn't just saying crazy stuff. He was doing crazy stuff.
Man, when he's high on cocaine, Mike said he get high on cocaine.
Randy, you know the first lesson of media training? Don't do an interview when you're high as shit.
Well,
That's part of media
do cocaine,
training.
and then the drug dealers come to collect the money. He'd be like, "What you gonna do?
I mean, he did time for certain things that we probably won't talk about here, but yeah.
Media training.
We should move on.
We'll move on, Rodney. You're right.
I ain't gonna go no further.
Now you can get food delivered to your gate at some of the biggest U.S. airports. So now some major U.S. airport terminals like JFK had the option of ordering food for delivery to your gate. This is made possible by Airport Food Management Company, OTG, which is planning to shed the 2,100 iPads it manages for its bars, restaurants, and fast food offerings across various terminals. Instead, invite hungry travelers to order food on the device they already carry. So they're like, you can order it on your phone, go to the gate, go to the restaurant, and bam, your food is there waiting for you.
Yeah, I don't.
This is smart. I don't understand why we didn't do this before.
Right, I'm like, why?
I'm trying to thought of this idea.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Yeah.
I can imagine getting off the plane knowing I got an hour and I know on my pathway to my terminal, I can stop at this cool ass restaurant here, this Memphis barbecue place. I can order the food and go right in and get it.
Yeah. Sounds smart to me.
Man, I tried to come up with that idea. That's not an expensive idea. That's actually cheap and smart.
I thought it was already a thing. I don't know.
So it's the restaurants already in the terminal.
Yeah, already in the terminal.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna say if they're delivering it from outside.
Well, yeah, you can't get
LAX, boy. Yeah. You waited like an hour or more.
You gotta get and everything. Yeah.
So for example,
you're landing at Terminal 20. There's a McDonald's in the Terminal 20. And you say as soon as I land,
Boom, or you're in terminal, you're in C terminal, and in A terminal, you're flying out to your connecting flight, and there's a restaurant in D terminal, which you're not going to. D terminal, and you're not going to it, but there's a restaurant there. You can have them deliver the food to the A terminal.
Yeah, they're gonna be dudes on those
coming in the morning.
They're gonna be on Segway,
cards,
pulling up.
That's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna be
yelling
cards.
your name out.
Yep.
Charles Bell. Show me your app. Here's your food, and they're gonna drive off.
So they're gonna have Uber inside the terminal.
Uber inside the terminal.
We're like, yo, I need to get
Uber Air like that. Like Uber
I need to get to gate 20 right away. My plane's about to
get my chicken and waffle to me,
and drive me to the
Chick-fil-A about to make a killing off of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A. Oh, In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Yeah,
In-N-Out.
Yeah, In-N-Out in California is gonna make a killing.
I think it's very smart.
Yeah, it's smart.
I was shocked that In-N-Out didn't have any restaurant outside of LAX, and I was like, wow. I was like, In-N-Out's here. They're like, yeah, they just got to LAX.
I can see it now where it's like weird. Where they do it over the intercom. They're like, Paige and Mr. Bath,
Yeah, you walk over to your gate, you
your
get your
double
food.
is here.
Yeah, your double is here. You're gonna have people coming off the plane with In-N-Out waiting for them outside the gate.
Yeah, man. I
Oh
think
yeah,
Hold
that's
the
gonna
sign.
as I
They're
wait
holding
for
the
my
sign.
luggage to come around, I'm gonna be eating my In-N-Out.
They hold sign.
Or like you got an early flight out and you didn't get your coffee. You call ahead to it. You order it. You get to the terminal. Your Starbucks is already there, and you board your plane. Like I think it's a great idea.
Brilliant. This is brilliant. I'm like, why didn't I think of this?
Yeah.
This is brilliant. I'm a dumb person.
And it's airport, so the fees are gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
fees are gonna be crazy.
And people are gonna pay it.
It's gonna be like $30. Yeah, that McDonald's hamburger is gonna be like $25. You be like, for a goddamn Big Mac?
It is. It's gonna be crazy, you guys.
You know, a combo meal gonna be like $70.
This just happened to me the other day. My delivery driver, my Grubhub, he texted me a picture that he was here, that he delivered the food. It was in his hand outside of the apartment complex. He didn't even come in, put it at the door, and then I walk outside, gone. So I had no food. He just took a picture of it in his hand while he was on the street. And then I go out there, like not even 2 minutes later, he's gone. I'm like, man.
He took the food too?
He took the food. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad. I was hangry. I was so angry.
I've been angry. You will get back your food though, right?
No, yeah. They refunded me. They refunded me.
But you wanted the food.
They're like, yeah, we could resend it to you within 20, 30 minutes. I was like, nah, man, I'm too pissed. Like, no.
But I'm
angry.
Man, yeah, you hungry. That's 25
minutes. 25 more minutes. You're like, I get in the car and go drive somewhere.
That's exactly what I did.
Some places, like, they don't refund you directly then. You have to wait a couple days to get, like, your refund. And I'm like, what if you poor and, like, that was your last, like, $40 and you spent it? You can't be sitting around waiting for a cash refund. They got to bring your food, man.
Yep. It's crazy.
It's really cool. All these things, all these apps, all these things are really, really cool.
They are.
But as long as they work correctly and everybody gets a fair cut of everything, And then as long as they work right and then make sure they pay the workers right, this is all nothing but win-win for everybody.
Yep.
As long as it's done right.
The problem is making sure it's done right.
What'd you say?
I
don't have a lot of problems with either Uber Eats or DoorDash. I mean, I'm not, my experience has mostly been positive.
Yeah, mine's been positive too. People are really nice. I see them at my door. They take a picture. Like, oh, I'll move out the way so you take a picture.
Or sometimes I'll come in and I'll open it for them.
And to be fair, this is literally the first time I've had a problem. Like everything else has been
that's
really good.
Crazy.
But this is the first one. And it was just like,
the problem with this, Rodney, he ate your food before he got there.
That's what I'm thinking. He's like, man, I am not going into the gate. I am not walking in. He's probably had a bad day or whatever. But I was just like, you know what? That's my food.
Yeah.
I was hangry.
I get it. I don't blame you. With that being said, we're gonna close the show because I'm getting hangry now and I need to go get some food. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Digital Click for helping us with all our artwork and our marketing for our network. Shout out to Rodney for always been a great technical director and technical producer.
And also see what Rodney looks like.
Associated.
We gotta get Rodney on camera.
I'll get it.
Listen. I'll be there one day. I'll
have like an avatar.
I'll pop in the internet one day.
I'll have I'll do an avatar. I'll look like an anime character.
Oh man. And shout out to you, Randy, for coming out. And shout out to Defunct for curating our stories. And anybody that tuned in the chat, thank you all for tuning in.
Shout out to Pod Squadron. We had a great cross.
Yeah, we had a great crosstalk with Pod Squadron. We got very dark. We went into white mirror shit and got very dark. But it was great. It was great. I loved it. I thought it was good. Tune in on Wednesday where we're back with another episode of GeekBeast and Binge Worthy where we're covering Hijack. Right?
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, you all have a good night. Peace.
Noosh.